Hi everybody, welcome back to City Skylines. We're in Donutsville, which is looking pretty nice, and Bagelsville, which is also looking pretty nice. Both are growing at an exponential rate. Well, especially Bagelsville, now that it's finally been sorted out. We did some good work last episode getting it sorted out, but we have more good work to do today in that we need to fix our traffic problems because, well, the trash is not getting picked up. Look, Bagelsville going to go into full revolt. They're going to invite the Satanists back into town in protest of garbage not being picked up. Look at this. Normal Inland or something is completely swamped in trash. Same with Disneyland. Also Disney World. And that's because, look at this. Look at these slowdowns here. It's crazy. Let's go into full speed and try to clear the slowdown with the power of time. Doesn't seem to be working. We're going to have to do some work on this. It's not working. We've reached the capacity. We have 8,000 or just over 8,000 souls. Pardon me. The Sipsco Coast, I almost just died by choking on, I don't even know, nothing. I almost choked on air. We need more industrial, apparently. People seem to want to still live here despite the fact we have these crazy traffic jams. Okay, so I've been working on my other city, the famed other city that I'm not recording, the one that I play in my spare time or whatever. And I spend a lot of time tinkering around with highways and stuff, and I think I might know what we need to do. So generally, your big traffic blocks or bottlenecks come from industry coming in and out of the city, right? Industry coming in and out of the city is huge. It's a real problem because of all the cargo, freight shipments, and everything. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to connect up all of this industry together into one sort of industrial sector. We're going to give an entrance, a one-way entrance into the industrial sector, and then a one-way exit out of the industrial sector right onto the highway, because the trucks come in, they want to come here, pick up a load, and then go out. And oftentimes they just want to leave the city. And very occasionally they'll want to visit some of the commercial areas or whatever and drop off goods and stuff. And that's fine too. We'll give them the option of doing either of those. So that means that we need some sort of entrance into Donutsville and then an exit as well. And then we're going to have to join that up to Bagelsville as well. So I've paused the game so that we can actually start working on this. It's going to be a bit touch and go. It's not easy having to rip out your infrastructure, especially like streets and stuff like that in this game. But we might be okay. So on-ramps and off-ramps, as they stand as well, one lane. We might want to think about actually just connecting a full highway up so we have 3 lanes of on and off, especially because considering this traffic is just backing up for miles. Look, it's almost backing up in Pretzel Balls Junction, which is not the best, actually. I want to get all these cars off of the balls. We definitely want some movement through the shaft. And then, of course, exiting through the tip or, well, this sort of like weird sort of, I don't know what we've done here, actually. It's kind of disgusting. But anyway, we're going to fix it. Enough waffling. Let's fix it. All right. So in the spirit of having some sort of one-way entrance to, say, Disneyland, we can connect this like over this road. So I think this road can stay for now. I think that'll be fine. Okay. So we're going to get rid of this road, so that now there's no connection, apart from this footpath, for normal Inland or something and Disneyland, okay? So what we're going to do instead is we're going to have a highway, and we'll have it curved too, and we'll have it sort of like come off down, like maybe down here or something. So we want to have it come, maybe like this. We're going to have it curve around a bit, and we want it to meet up with here. Something like this. It's not ideal, but it'll have to do. So what we want to have as well is anytime you're coming off this highway, and look at this sign is just like, welcome to Shitsville, look at all the industry and stuff. We want to get one-way roads going in here as well, because we want the traffic to flow through this area and then ultimately exit off so that it's not part of like normal traffic or whatever. Because all the cars and stuff that come through the industrial sector here can go back onto the highway and then reconnect to the other places where they need to. So this will be an entrance into this industrial sector. We'll have some one-way roads, and we can connect up this side as well, and that should be fine. We'll have like another way to connect it back as well, and we should be good. Now, we should be able to actually use our upgrade to one-way road tool here, which is nice. Which way will this upgrade it to? If it's going to be one way, which way is it going to go? It's like this way. I have no idea what that's just done. Oh god, we might actually need to just not use that. Has it made it highway? I hope it hasn't actually. Upgrade to one-way road. Yeah. Which way is going? It's already set to one way. No, it's not apparently. Oh, or it is. Is it just this way? All right, we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. So we'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of all this, and then we'll recircle it again with the one-way road. Okay, so we want a one-way road to not go like that. We're going to wreck all of this industry now because of my carelessness. Look at this. What a careless whisper I've created here. So maybe something like this. Of course, we don't want it to go that way because we want it to go this way. So we want it to come like that. We want it to go straight. Ah, there, that's better. Like that, and like that. So now there's only two ways off of this off-ramp, if you like. So look, the sign is here too. Look, it says turn right to go to Shittsville. Down they go into Shittsville. And then they can either turn left or go straight. And that means that there's no traffic lights here, and then traffic should flow very nicely indeed this way as well. So this does not need to be a two-way now. This can just be one way as well. We might be able to actually just upgrade this one, possibly. Should we try it? Whoops. Game pause. Thanks for the tip. We can't apparently upgrade this type of road for some reason. I don't know. Is it because we're not using this? Should we try this? It won't let me do it either. Okay, that's fine. So, we'll reconnect it with this. We'll have the curve again, sort of go like this. So we want it to like sort of curve into here like that, just like it was. Excellent. Okay, and now this area here is fine for two-way roads or whatever. So they can get into here, they can get stuck in here. That's fine. They can go around to wherever they need to go. We'll keep the traffic flowing, and then we'll have a way for them to get back off onto the highway here so that they can continue on down this way or go around the other way as well. So we'll have, I think what we'll probably end up doing is knocking down, here we go. We'll do something like this, okay? So we'll have the exit bit leave here. So there's going to be like some highway that's going to come sort of around. It's going to fit under here. Just, okay. It'll just fit like through here. So that should be fine because we want it to go that way. And then it'll come up to, say, here. There's nothing here. So Donutsville is just going to have this great big sort of joining on-ramp thing going into it. But that's fine. It's absolutely fine. So these are all two-way. It'll meet up here, and that's fine. So we want this to be a one-way road going up here as well, if possible, just to help traffic flow a little bit better. It's just like a precaution more than anything. So we'll do this, and then we'll do that. So that's fine. This could be one way, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. They'll have to come around here. This is one way, and then they could join onto here, get back onto the highway, and get the heck out of Dodge. That's fine. So there's a way on now, and there's a way off. And we can make it a little bit easier with some of these little ramps as well. So, for instance, if they were wanting to go, say, this away instead, they can. They can do it not like that. Oh, God, why did it do that? Why did it do that? Okay, look, it's going to come off like this. We want it sort of like this is better there. Okay, so they can either go that way or this way. They'll never really want to go this way because there's nothing connecting it up right now, but that should be fine. So this should already alleviate some of the traffic, I hope. The whole one-way system might actually work. And likewise, they're coming off here if they want to. Well, no, this is just the entrance, so it doesn't really matter. What we'll want to do is perhaps give... well, no, they can. They can go around the whole junction and get back around again. So people that need to get here from, say, Donutsville potentially can. We'll have to make some sort of way for them to get onto this way going this way from Donutsville, but we can look into that after. As it stands now, they'll have to go around Pretzel Balls Junction and maybe never make it back around again unless we do something like this. Look, we'll have to do something like this so they'll come around and then connect back up, but we can look at that after. For now, we have an entrance and an exit to this area, and then we'll connect it up to roads going over here as well, because we want to get rid of this one too, potentially. So we'll have like a two-way road that sort of goes up and over. So we'll have like an overpass here. I hope this works out, actually. This might be okay. And it'll connect up all of the industry. And then hopefully there won't be just like millions and millions of traffic problems. I mean, it's going to take forever for garbage trucks to get around here. So maybe we might want to actually look at having a garbage incinerator, like, well, actually, garbage incinerators would be a good idea. We have tons of money, and we've unlocked them as well. So if we have a garbage incinerator sort of over this side, is that going to cause pollution in Bagelsville? Only just. If we move it just like up here, like that, we're in even better shape. We'll have this one next to here, so that's fine. That'll cover that one. And then we'll have another sort of road that comes over here. And then we'll fill in all this area with industry as well. It'll be fine. Okay, so we want to get all of this industry off of these roads here. And we want to connect them up to how we were doing here. Are these two-way roads for sure? Yes, they are. Okay, great. Excellent. So the whole game is paused now still while we try to like figure out what we're doing here. We'll do a page up, which is not going to work. We don't have enough space to like make this like crazy ass overpass, so we're gonna have to do it like this and like that, and we're gonna have to delete some of this road so that it can then come down. It means that some of these buildings, well, just this building will probably go in the midst of it all, but that's fine. Okay, so all of our industry traffic is contained with a proper way on or in and out, and hopefully it'll just be industry traffic. And of course, if people are needing to come to work and stuff as well, this should accommodate too. So let's see if that's like cleared things up. We'll unpause and see. A building has burnt down and there's no power. Okay, so a couple of teething problems, but it's nothing to worry about. We should be fine. It's because this power line isn't like fully connected up. We'll connect it up again because of all the reworking that we had to do. That's fine. That building's burnt down. How's our coverage? Do we have any fire stations? We have one over there, so we're probably going to need another one over here to cover this side of things as well, but that should be okay. And how's traffic? Is traffic still really bad? Oh god, look, all the industry is gone here, so we're going to have to put some more industry down. Here, here, here. We want as much industry as we can get into this area now because it's growing and there's a lot of demand for it. So let's try to get some industry in here too, and we'll expand on it later, but look at that. It's all coming together. This is still pretty congested, but I think it's just because there's this 2-lane under here. So all these people are now using the... Okay, yeah, I see what's happening. So everybody that's trying to get out of Donutsville into Disneyland now, and then subsequently into normal Inland or something, and also over here and stuff, is having to use this one on-ramp to get onto the highway this way. So I think what we'll want to do in this case is have... Okay, so there's a way into Donutsville down here. What we'll do is we'll make this a one-way highway from this point, and then it can come around here and it can reconnect up to here. We'll get rid of this on-ramp and stuff as well. And we don't need this off-ramp now because it's going to connect up. Okay, so we'll get rid of all of this. We don't need this now either. I don't think, anyway. Famous last words. This could be a disaster. We'll have to see. I don't know if this is like amazingly well planned, but we'll see. All right, so we want this to like curve around like this. So we're just basically trying to alleviate our traffic problems by creating like a sort of sequence of one-way roads, and that seems to be like the way to do it. Okay, so we want it to come around here, and then we want it to sort of go up here, but not so that it's... That could get messy. They're kind of close together, but it might be okay. All right, let's see how it holds up, at least now. Okay, so all the traffic is now leaving the city. That's fine. Okay, there's a couple of little holdups. It looks like people are now using this off-ramp as a means to getting into Donutsville. And Bagelsville, too. Okay, so we've lost... okay, yeah, I see what we've done. All right, so we've kind of, in a way, lost this access. So we can do something like this. Is getting messy, isn't it? So we can do something like this, where we can connect this up as an off-ramp. Or do we want just the full highway? I think we want, like, the full highway here. Okay, so we'll have this sort of go off here. And that can take you into... it's getting kind of messy, but that's fine. So if people want to go to Bagelsville now, coming in off here, which they don't seem to be wanting to do. Oh, one person has. Okay, one person, 2 people, 4 people, 5 people have decided that they're going to go to Bagelsville, and that's fine. Okay, so there's no workers able to get to Disneyland, although that seems to be maybe resolving itself. Are there cars and stuff coming on? I mean, the traffic is flowing a bit better. Well, it's not over here. We have to fix this as well. So where are all these people going now? Garbage is piling up as well, apparently. My God. Are you guys getting stressed? I'm getting pretty stressed. There's no way for garbage trucks to get over into Donutsville now. Or Bagelsville, apparently. Which is not the best. Although, it seems to have just resolved itself. No, it hasn't. Where's all the garbage trucks at? Is it because all the land... Oh my God, they're all full. Okay. We'll pause it quickly and we'll add some more landfill over here. We'll try to get rid of these eventually as well. What kind of road is this? Is this just a... Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh my God. So technical. This is probably the most stressful episode yet. I apologize for that. It's not meant to be a stressful series, but we're in a lot of trouble here. Okay, so our finances are taking a bit of a hit, but we've just added about 7 million new garbage trucks to the fleet so they can go out there and collect all this garbage. I mean, traffic planning is always going to be like a bit of a problem, isn't it? So I think to begin with, we can probably ditch this. We'll ditch that as well. These are fine for now, I think, because the traffic coming out of Donutsville isn't going to be too heavy. It's just going to be, look at all these, they're going into like some sort of void. Where are all the cars going? They can't get to where they need to go, and therefore they're disappearing into some sort of void. That's interesting, actually. I didn't realize that was going to happen, but okay. So traffic seems to be flowing somewhat. That building is burnt down. That's fine. We can bulldoze it. All right, so the next problem that we face now, apart from everything else, like lack of services, general terrible standard of living, all that kind of good stuff, is that sometimes these people are going to want to leave and they're going to want to go into Donutsville. And currently there's not really any way for them to do that. So they can go down like this, they can go down like that. This is one way out. So that means that this is the way into Donutsville currently. So, and the only way that they can get in and out of Donutsville from this area is using these on and off ramps. So we're going to want to, well, ideally, we want this to be two-way because we want the people of Donutsville to be able to get over to Bagelsville and vice versa as well. So we're going to have to think of some way to get traffic from this lane, which is going down this way. So any traffic coming up this ramp will need a way back into Donutsville. And I think we could probably do that further down the line here. So we'll make them go out a ways. So this is like sort of still leading into like this downtown area for now. We'll have this sort of come up like this and connect up to... That's not straight at all. We're going to have to do... We'll have like a separator in between. It's nice that we have so much space in between because we can maybe put rail in between there eventually. I'm not saying like straight away, but at some point we definitely could. All right, so now we could probably have something come off and down here as like a one-way entrance onto like this street here, potentially. Maybe it could have been better going on like a bigger street, but for now I think this will probably be okay. All right, so we want to do something like this. We want to get it down onto the ground, and we want it to like loop into... Okay, so let's have it like go like this. Is that too big of a... Oh, that should be fine, actually. Oh, nice. Okay, and then it can go like this and connect up to there. Whew. Okay, let's see if this works now. How much traffic is going to come down here and use this straight away? Already, a little bit. So there's a little bit of a bottleneck here for all the stuff trying to get out of the industrial area, but it's flowing at least. It's not like in a massive traffic jam. And we could be creating a lot of extra traffic here on this road, but I think it might be okay. Look, it's just like a cavalcade of... oh my god. of industry, trucks and industry and stuff. We might have to upgrade that road eventually, but for now I think it'll be okay. So now they can go down this street and get into... Are these all buses? We have to plan some of these routes because maybe the buses are slowing things down a little bit. Okay, so there's a couple of holdups here. I'm not sure if it's just because of buses or whatever. Where are most of these cars going to now? They're heading straight up Main Street, Donutsville. And then I have no idea where they're going. Alright, well, and we still have a couple of holdups here. I don't know why there's holdups here, actually. Is it just because people are trying to get out of Bagelsville into Donutsville? Where are all these people going? Oh my god. Okay, so for now, I think that's probably done something. I don't know if it's actually resolved the problem completely. Look at the volume of industry traffic coming out. It's crazy. Anyway, industry demand has gone down, which is quite nice. Traffic is at least flowing somewhat. We don't seem to have any like major traffic jams, although these people seem to be stuck in traffic for days. We could probably upgrade this road or whatever, but that's fine. How are we doing for services and stuff? Our health coverage is not amazing. Do we need a hospital? What will the coverage be like if we place a hospital down, like around here? Actually, it's not too bad. Do we want to have like a hospital like here, or do we want just like little medical centers for now? We probably want another little medical center at least here to cover Bagelsville. God, the people of Bagelsville are getting special treatment recently. I don't know if you've noticed, but ever since they started expanding. Oh, that reminds me as well. Actually, we have to expand the area of influence for Bagelsville. Look at that. It's really coming close up to Creepy Coast now, isn't it? Look, Bagelsville can own the rights to these roads and stuff here too, because they're such a group of swell guys. Look at this. Incredible. Okay. Bagelsville. And of course, we want to also expand Donutsville. So Donutsville now has this new weird on-ramp thing, which is, well, not the best. And it also has like this huge new traffic problem here too, which maybe we can alleviate with some sort of roundabout or something. The thing is, I don't really want to spend too much time replanning. Well, do I? I wonder if maybe we just upgrade the road. Should we just like upgrade the road? Should we upgrade it to like a 6-lane road with decorative trees? I feel like the people of Donutsville will love this. I mean, it'll mean knocking down some buildings, but not many. And it's only really along here, I think. Okay. We're doing it. Look, no holds barred. We've done it. Has that done anything? Everybody is... Oh, no, they're using multiple lanes, so that's not a problem. Seems to be a bit of a problem when they try to go through here. This is going to cut right down. And then maybe we'll have to move this fire service as well. But Donutsville is quite big now. It could do with like having a road upgrade. Alright, tell you what, we're going to do it. We're going to go all the way up. We're going to also move this fire station. So we'll put this firehouse like on here. So it doesn't matter really. We'll also get... So these are the 6-lane road with decorative trees. Gosh, they're nice, aren't they? They're really nice. We've got Hell Zone here, which we can actually probably move out of the Hell Zone. Or do we want to leave it in the Hell Zone? Let's move Hell Zone here. Okay, Hell Zone will move here. It's no longer really a Hell Zone. It's actually kind of like some sort of Heaven Zone now. Because it's like on this nice little strip of street here. Okay, so the traffic seems to not be too bad. Okay, well, we'll have this go all the way up here. Man, see what I mean, though, about replanning? Like, when you have to come in and actually replan all of your roads after you've got, like, some infrastructure down, it's not the best, is it? Okay, so this is, like, this should be a one-way road out. And we're going to have to move some of these services off of this main road. So what's this? This is the Great High School of Donutsville, which can be relocated onto the corner here. That's nice. Well, not quite, actually. We're going to have to relocate it once again because it's going to be too close to where we're trying to upgrade the road. So we'll move it over 1. Is that going to let us upgrade this road? Yes, it will. Okay, great. What else is along here? That's commercial, super pharmacy. All the donut shops are going to have to move. We're going to have to move this cemetery as well. Gosh, we can't move this because we have to empty it out. So we're not going to be able to upgrade that road, but that's okay. So can these people get onto here? And yeah, they can. Okay, so this little neighborhood is still accessible. We don't necessarily want this to be one way because then we're forcing these people out of here. So we need to just sort of replant. My God, this is crazy, isn't it? It's nuts. Okay, so we'll join up. Not with a dirt road. Come on. Can we use this? Yeah, we can. Okay, great. All right, with a normal road, fantastic. We'll get some more houses in here too, like this. So now these people can get to this neighborhood. They can get over here, and they don't need to worry about this like crazy ass on-ramp. Look at the traffic. It is flowing though, right? I mean, that's at least one thing. Look, it is flowing. Look at this overhead view of all the traffic flowing in and out of here. I mean, the garbage is piling up. We don't need to worry too much about that. Our population has taken a little bit of a hit. We don't need to worry too much about that either. Look at this. It's all sort of coming together in like a really sort of weird and wacky way. We could probably do some more stuff with on-ramps and stuff around here to get traffic flowing a little bit better. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Look at it. It's just piled up for days. Stuff may never get out of here and get to the places that it needs to go. It is a distinct possibility. Look, it's just backed up forever. I think some of the buses are causing problems in here as well, in a funny way. There seems to be like no demand, and all this stuff is burning down too, and I think it's because of the one-way system. We probably need a firehouse. Well, this firehouse should be able to handle it, but I guess it takes forever for it to get back because of the one-way system, possibly. It's a lot of burnt down stuff. I don't know, maybe this isn't the greatest, but it seems to have at least gotten a lot of the bottlenecks out of this area. Well, I don't know. Look at the traffic flowing down here too. Look, these guys are loving it. Busy corner shop. Indeed. Yeah, look at that. All the traffic that they're getting by here is crazy. All right. Let's continue on here anyway. We want to continue on here with these upgrades. So Donutsville is just getting like some sort of like crazy 10-star incredible service now with the roads. We're not going to be able to do much with the cemetery until we empty it out. And then we can maybe make this a one-way road. I mean, to begin with, we could probably just make it into a one-way road. But we would just leave it for now. It's fine. There's no harm in it being two-way. It doesn't really make sense, though. That's the only thing. Okay, we're going to make it one-way. There we go. We're going to have this, like, super crazy convoluted system of... What is this? Is this... It's a firehouse. Okay, we need this firehouse to be, like, here at least, I think. Perfect. And we will make this a one-way road into Heck and possibly... Oh, God. I can't believe this. Look at this. It's not letting me... Is that even accessible anymore now? I have no idea. We might need to curve this around. Let's try curving it around. Okay, that is definitely accessible, and now it's one way. Okay, fine. So they can go down here. They can turn off here into this area, and these people have access to this highway, and we should be good. We just need to alleviate some of the congestion in the industry sector here, which I don't think is going to be too hard. We might just need to rethink it a little bit, but for now... We seem to be good. I think we've overcome the worst of the traffic problems. They were certainly a lot worse when I started. Or maybe not, actually. Maybe I've made it worse. Look at this. The highway looks really bad now, though. Well, I don't know. I mean, I say it looks bad. It actually looks pretty cool. I like it when everything is flowing. I'm one of these guys, like you see like in the Reddit threads where they're like, oh, I could just look at this interchange forever because everything is flowing and stuff. I'm like that, too. I feel like I could just sit here and watch traffic flow forever. I just love it. It seems to be doing okay. Great. All right. So we continue our journey into this like fabled downtown area, which is still not really taking much shape. It will start to take shape eventually, though. But actually, these teething problems with traffic and stuff are definitely worth sorting out sooner rather than later before they become big problems. Trashland has like expanded beyond like our wildest imaginations. Look at that. We have 8 landfill sites polluting the crap out of everything here. Fire coverage and stuff, how are we... Oh, I see. Okay, so there's... The coverage doesn't... I mean, it does extend down here, but it's not like... It's still like a hot spot. We have this like horribly inefficient fire coverage. I wonder if we just need to like pony up for an actual station at some point. That would be good. So we've got this like busy sort of 6-lane two-way road which leads down here, and this could be like another alternative for getting like into the city, but we're gonna want to do the same thing when we get the downtown sort of city area set up. We're gonna want something similar to this where we have like some sort of high volume entrance into the city, a one-way system that then eventually leads to like an exit to the city, and we sort of like rest that weight on the shoulders of our highway system, which will just be like the sort of like arterial stuff all over the place. So like this highway will probably need to make some sort of interchange in the middle so that we can have a highway that goes around like where the city center is going to be, so that there's lots of on and off ramps for traffic. And then I could just like have another thing that branches off to here to like this other part. Look, we've got mountains and stuff over here. I say it's a mountain, it's more like just a really big hill. Which, you know, is quite nice too. Okay, and now Donutsville also has like this weird, we're probably going to want to upgrade this road to whatever this is as well. It's like a two-way 6-lane road, which is actually handling the traffic very well. Look at this. And then it connects onto this 4-lane two-way road, which can take you to Bagelsville eventually, if that's where you want to go. Great. All right, well, it had to be done. Lots of fixing traffic and stuff, but it looks like things are flowing a bit better. It might not be ideal, but I think it's probably okay for now. Man, I love the highways and stuff. Like, I don't know if you see me tweeting in the evenings and stuff, and when I say that I spend like 3 to 6 hours playing with traffic, I mean it. I mean, if this episode is anything to go by, it's been like 30 solid minutes of me stressing out about traffic, but I would have it no other way, because look, it's actually working now. If you got some ideas of how we can like improve all this and stuff as well, by all means, let me know. I mean, we definitely need to relieve some of the congestion here, so that's definitely on my hit list. I wonder if maybe we can do some more of these like cool pedestrian like overpass things or whatever, or have like a super skyway that goes like all the way. Oh no, we better not do that. What's going on here? Are people still able to get to the donut factories? Because this is vital to like the ongoing support of Sipsco Coast. It's like, it's part of the 5-year plan for sure. It's like an integral part of the 5-year plan. Oh my god, look at that. Dong Bay is like almost completely covered now too. Look at that. Oh god, that looks like kind of sexy, but like just really wrong at the same time. Look at it. Jeez. What a nightmare. Well, I mean, at least the pollution isn't creeping up to the water supply, which, by the way, is doing okay. Power, we could be doing better. We could maybe shove a couple more of these into here. Shall we? These things seem to produce a lot of power. It's pretty great, actually. And it adds to the whole sort of like creepy aspect to this whole area, because nobody knows how this stuff gets here. Because look, there's no roads or anything. Somebody was suggesting as well that maybe Bagelsville should extend down to like the beach or whatever. We could, actually. I mean, if we buy this plot here, I don't know how useful it would be to have this plot because there's not much land. Should we check? We could take it. We could have like a really big old bridge here connecting up to over here. Or we can extend out this way, potentially. I mean, bearing in mind we get 9, so we could have 3, 3, 3, well, 3, 6, 9. No, we can't. So if we had these 3 and these 3 and didn't do anything on this side, we could. And there's also a mod that just unlocks all of it, so it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Let me know if you have any preferences for these. Look, we have an interchange here, free of charge, that we could take. But if you have any preferences either way for any of these, let me know. I haven't like planned too far ahead. I was thinking of maybe going this way, this side here, but this side works too, I suppose. Great. All right. Well, God, well, I feel like we haven't actually progressed at all this episode. We've lost population, and that's due to replanning and rezoning a bunch of stuff. We have somewhat fixed the traffic problem, which has been great, but we didn't really get a chance to build like any new buildings or anything apart from the garbage incinerator. But now that we have a better sort of stranglehold on the traffic, hopefully next episode we can continue sort of building out into this downtown area, maybe doing some planning around it as well. But that'll have to wait until next week because I'm moving this weekend. I don't know if I mentioned or if you've seen any of my updates, but if content's a little bit light this week, It's because I'm moving. I'm in the middle of moving. I should be all moved in by the weekend, though. And next week, I should be back in some sort of normal routine, putting out normal videos and stuff like that. So it should be good. It's been... It hasn't actually been that stressful, actually. I thought it would have been a lot more stressful than it was. But maybe the fact that I'm racking my brains constantly, like fixing traffic and stuff in this game, has given me some sort of newfound appreciation for how stressful. I'm just joking. I don't get stressed out by this stuff, really. And no, I haven't found my move stressful either, which has been really good. Great. All right. That's enough rambling from me. As usual, thanks for watching. We'll be back next time to do all this stuff, like I said. And for now, enjoy watching the traffic flow as I am and as I do. And I will see you next time.